Turning now to some breaking consumer news. China is striking back against President Trump's tariffs this morning. Beijing just ramped up tariffs on U.S. goods to a staggering 125%. Chinese officials declaring there is no longer a market for U.S. goods at these rates. This escalation comes after President Trump excluded China from his recent tariff pause while giving relief to dozens of other countries. The new levies are set to take effect tomorrow, with China vowing to fight to the end. And American families are facing a hefty price tag from Trump's tariffs. New Yale research shows the average middle-class family will shell out nearly $3,500 more each year, despite the president's recent tariff pause. Even with that pause, the remaining taxes, including that massive 145% levy on Chinese goods, will hit lower-income families hardest. And parents, check your baby's toys. Fisher-Price is pulling 250,000 of these brunch and go stroller toys from shelves after the egg teethers started breaking apart. The company reports 5 cases where the yolk cracked off, twice ending up in infant mouths. No injuries were reported, but you should stop using the toy and contact Fisher-Price for a free replacement. Egg prices reaching a record high in March, right before the biggest egg holiday of the year, Easter. Michael George shows us how holiday traditions could look a little different this year.
Every time Gwendolyn Sanders buys eggs, she gets sticker shock.
It has skyrocketed, and I think that's ridiculous.
The average cost of a dozen eggs hit a record $6.23 in March. An increased demand for the holiday means prices may not decline until after Easter. Like a lot of moms, Sanders planned to dye Easter eggs with her 4-year-old daughter, Brooklyn. But this year, she says, they may scale it down.
We're going to keep it limited to probably a half a dozen.
This tradition matters.
Joe Enns is CEO of Signature Brands, maker of Paws Easter egg dyeing and decorating kits. A company survey found despite egg prices, 94% of families who typically decorate them still plan to do it this Easter.
While not ideal, it's going to cost a little bit more. It's still only about 40 cents per egg. And so people realize that it's still one of the more affordable things you can do with your kids.
Some creative and cheaper alternatives are spreading on social media, like decorating potatoes or marshmallows. The main reason people aren't giving up on coloring eggs, making holiday memories.
How rare right now do you have an event that you can do with your children where everybody wants to put away their screens and just sit at the kitchen table and get messy together?
It's something that I had when I was smaller, so I'm not going to let a price kind of diminish a tradition.
One that for many is still worth every penny.
And Wallet Hub reports Americans typically buy 180 million eggs every Easter. That's